Welcome to the Margin Business Digital Entrepreneur Podcast. In today's episode, we got Dan Roberge. Dan is the CEO of Maintenance Care, a company mostly dedicated to software and to make the lives easier of their users. Of how exactly that is happening, Dan will tell us definitely in the podcast. But before all of this, Dan, please, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself? And how does anyone get like yourself go into an interesting sector like software development, engineering? My guess. Let's speak about this as well. How did you get there? Please tell us more about all of this.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on. For my journey, it started about I guess 25 years ago, or maybe even more. The first time I kind of came across a computer, but we didn't grow up with computers in my generation. We didn't really see one in school until late high school, so it wasn't something that like the kids today grow up with. But in my job, kind of history and all the kind of the places that I worked at, we had more and more exposure to it, and I really took a liking to it. And then my background is in marketing, advertising and marketing, and I had a good friend that's a developer, and he's kind of a software engineer, and we basically 20 some odd years ago decided, what, we need to create a software for this particular product. There was a need that we felt in our business office that we were working in, there was a need for. So we always wanted to go into that marketplace and the software market. And so we created the first software 20 years ago. And, the thing that was different for us back then was software was being sold, with a CD or a disc that you would buy, and you would pay a one-time fee, and then you would pay maybe a yearly licensing fee for that. But software as a service, which is just a monthly membership of the software, was totally new. Like it was, I think there was a company called Salesforce at the time that was doing it, and that's about it. And that's all we knew. And we were like, we want this business model. So we built our software right from the beginning as a software as a service. And that was kind of what allowed us to displace the competition early on, because they were charging way too much upfront, and then kind of got us to build our company that way.